I know it's here somewhere. Finally. Oh, it's time for the doctor. You're listening to Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. Take it away, doctor.
Well, it's that time again, and the doctor is in. It's time once again for Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. And we're back. We're back with the Pixel 2 phone being my camera again because the webcam was terrible. Well, it was. What can I say? Anyway, we are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network, techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's right here on Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. We're also proud members of the International Association of Internet Broadcasters. Yes. Okay, got the professional broadcast headset on again. I like it. I like the way it works. You know, maybe I look techie, but who cares? The sound is good. I like it. Anyway, we have stuff this week on the show. Have lots to talk about. Not the least of which is I've been coding. You know, coding is I have an interesting situation when I code. I get very tunnel visioned. You know, people talk to me and I don't hear them. Yes, Fred. Kind of like you and me. Okay. It's pretty bad when you don't even listen to your own imaginary friend. I mean, who's going to hear him at that point? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But, you know, my wife gets frustrated because I'm sitting there coding away, code, and she's talking, and I'm like, what? Which is unfortunate. It's a good way to get a frying pan upside the side of your head. Anyway, but the coding that I'm working on is a new version of the Dr. Bill Bailey.net netcast channel on Roku. And I have submitted that to Roku. Now, I haven't heard back from them. They have to approve it before it goes into the official channel store. But if you have the Dr. Bill Netcast channel, it will update automatically once they approve the changes. So I've changed the look and feel and the colors. Get ready because the background is purple. It's Roku purple. So, you know, it looked pretty good on my TV. I hope it looks okay on yours. So anyway. But it's updated. It has new images with Fred's picture, like the website. Website, of course, being drbill.tv, drbill.tv, as it says there on the screen. Yes. So I encourage you to check that out. If you are not already a user, subscriber, or however you want to look at it, of the Dr. Bill Roku channel, it is available on the Roku. All you got to do is go into your channel store search engine, type in dr.bill.tv, Dr. Bill TV, and there you go. You'll find it. And whether it has the old logo with what I call the orange Zap logo, or the new BB for Bill Bailey logo, you'll find out whether they approve the new channel. Either way, the content is relatively the same, okay? All of our shows in one portal. So there you go. Okay, let's go to the blog to get my throat adjusted. Go to the blog to find out what we're going to be talking about here. Google breaks YouTube on Fire TV. Again. This is the feud between Google and Amazon. They keep going back and forth and back and forth. We confirmed that the TV interface wasn't working 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, around 6 p.m., the TV interface had returned. These are the folks that at The Verge that checked this out. So it's back and forth. Who knows how it's going to end up, but I'm very annoyed with them because they should leave us alone. Let us watch YouTube on our Fire TVs. I mean, come on. Anyway, next item, DuckDuckGo. I didn't make that up. DuckDuckGo is a web search engine to rival Google. It's very small compared to Google, obviously. But they are mainly focused on privacy issues. They do not, as you search, get your information and reuse it like Google does. So that is their big thing. They are privacy aware. So TechCrunch reports that some major product news from veteran anti-tracking search engine DuckDuckGo. Today it's launched revamped mobile apps and browser extensions that bake in a tracker blocker for third-party sites and include a suite of other privacy features intended to help users keep surfing privately as they navigate around the web. Good on them. I like that. Now, I still use Google because I'm firmly in the Googleverse. Okay? But I do applaud them giving us privacy, okay, with DuckDuckGo. All right. Android Oreo 8.1. My Pixel 2 upgraded to that just a few days ago. And 8.1 now displays connection speed info when you go to connect your Wi-Fi. So if you see an available Wi-Fi, resource, it will show you how fast it is, which is very cool because that way, if you have free resources and you're trying to get the fastest one, it'll show you right up front, which is very, very cool. I like that. All right, next item. Would you believe, kind of like Maxwell Smart, would you believe a 0.5 terabyte micro SD card? Now we're talking the tiny little SD cards that you can put in your phone or your other small devices. 0.5 terabyte, 512 gigabytes of information. Now this is going to be, I'm sure, a very expensive card. But at least they're getting there, folks. I mean, eventually they'll have a terabyte on a little micro SD card, no bigger than your fingernail. That's weird. But anyway, I like it though. Next item, 300,000 people have signed up for YouTube TV in less than a year. That's a lot of cord cutters. This is reported by 9 to 5 Google, and they write that the YouTube TV channel resource has amassed just over 300,000 paying subscribers. Wow. So, from what I see of Google TV, you get a pretty good selection of cable channels, and it's only around $25 a month. That ain't bad. All right. Next item will date me. No, Fred, not that kind of date. I'm married. I don't date people or things. Sigh. No. I'm talking about being dated in the sense of showing my gray beard. This is an article about the Mosaic browser. The Mosaic browser is the first, I guess we'll call it modern web browser. Most like the browsers we are used to. Instead of being character cell based, it actually displayed on a screen and you could see rudimentary images at the time. 25 years ago this week. 25 years. And I remember using Mosaic. Mosaic was a web browser put out by, well, eventually owned by Netscape. And actually, when I worked for Ciba Geigy Corporation back in the day, I was an internet expert there. Matter of fact, I was the internet expert there. And at the time, internet was very young. So you didn't have to know much to be an expert. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But I recommended to the organization that they use the Netscape browser, and that's what we centered up on for our browser of choice. Now, this was before Internet Explorer. This was before, obviously, well before Google and Chrome. So, I mean, way, way back yonder. I remember using it, actually did recommend it. So, wow, that is 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. Ooh. Anyway, like I said, I earned all the gray. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I tell my son, the game master, that I didn't have any gray hair until he came along. It was merely coincidental, though. He didn't cause me to have any gray hair. He is a good guy. Okay? But it did coincidentally hit at the same time. The gray hair, being a father, and you know, I don't know, maybe just changes occurred. Who knows? But anyway. Last item for this week. And no, we don't have a Geek Software of the Week because I gave you 2 last time. Just saying. Sorry. But last item is Chrome version 64 is out. And it has a stronger pop-up blocker and other new developer features. This is an article from VentureBeat by Emil Protelinsky. And you can read it on the blog drbill.tv, and I encourage you to check that out, or directly from VentureBeat, obviously. But he goes into great detail about all the changes that have occurred with Chrome, with this edition of Chrome, the Chrome browser. So, check that out. I'm really looking forward to the stronger pop-up blocker. I have a pop-up blocker installed as an extension in Chrome, and I want to look at theirs and see how it compares. But I'm all for stopping the pop-ups, being more security aware. These are all things that we should be taking into account as we surf the web. Okay, well, that's it for this show. Keep your eye out for the new drbill.tv Netcast Roku channel when it comes out. Let me know what you think of it. If you haven't subscribed to it, subscribe to it. It's free. 100% free. Can't beat that with a stick. I suppose you could try, but you shouldn't. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Remember, until then, that the doctor is out of here.
Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon, is a production of DrBillDaily.net with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining.